This week we start with a party before heading north again. Our first stop is a marina situated in the Peak District. History comes to the fore standing on the ruin of an old mill, enjoying a modern twist to fast-moving rivers. Another marina stop precedes our next CL site and the abandonment of Sue. But first, welcome to our channel. We are Kath, Sue, Archie and Fudge. We've been travelling and living full-time in our motorhome since March of 2022. As we navigate our second winter, we reflect on last year, a leak, a smashed windscreen, but most importantly, our time together in spectacular British countryside. We'd be honoured if you join us. Good morning, folks. So, what have we been up to since we last met? Well, we've been to a party.
Tonight, we celebrate the music of Super Trooper, there was something in the air that night. Happy birthday to you.
So I wanted to just say thank you to everybody that has come here tonight. It is just so lovely to see everybody here. And it's, yeah, you're here for my birthday.
Watch that scene, sing the dancing queen.
Now, we managed to find a little CL site that was just a 9-minute drive from where the party venue was, and that was at a place called Hatton Country World. Now, I was a rubbish YouTuber. I didn't take any film of Hatton Country World, partly because we weren't there for very long, and partly because when we woke up in the morning after a late night, we were feeling tired. At our age, tired. Anyway, we are now at another CL site, which is at New Mills Marina. So it's a canal boat marina. We chose it because it's situated right beside the canal, which is always good for running and walking. And also because we're heading back up north, not quite sure exactly where, North Yorkshire, Lake District kind of area yet. Still some decisions to be made about that. But it's kind of en route from our last party destination. I actually just came out to the post office to post a letter and I found this. So we were just about to go off together, which is rare, but I need a new battery. So Sue's taking Archie. We were going to split up anyway. Sue's taking Archie. I'm going to go back and get a battery, and then I've got someone very special to take you to. Well, I'm currently on the site of Tor Mill, which was built in the, I think it was something like 1790 by the Schofield family, and it was in the ownership of that family for many, many years until 1838, when there was a huge fire here, and it caused huge hardship for local families because many people would have employed here. And the mill ran by a series of weirs along this part of the river. Anyway, it was rebuilt in 1846 and a steam engine was added to it. And you can see, it's actually behind the camera at the moment, there's an old chimney stack that was part of the rebuilt version of this mill. And I just came across this. Well, the mill was first built here to take, and it was over 200 years ago, as I've already said, to take advantage of the two rivers coming together, the River Set and the River Goyt, and therefore that increased flow of water. Now, the mill obviously isn't here anymore, but actually there's a hydroelectricity generator here using an Archimedes screw type principle. It's really fascinating, and it's generating a load of power that goes into the national grid. All really good environmental power as well, renewable energy at its best in the middle of a local community. Now I've left that centre bit, if that's the right word for it, and we're now on this pretty nice riverside path, not too muddy. Actually, I've seen quite a few people wandering up and down here, mostly with their dogs, which is always lovely to see. A couple of cyclists as well. Go on, you can get it. You can go a bit deeper. You know you can swim. Now, if your brother was here, he'd have got it by now. Go on. Go on, be brave. Be brave. Go and get it. You can do it. I know you can do it though. Oh, you are such a baby, aren't you? You're gonna get this big one. Ready? You gotta go and get them. Clever girl. Clever girl. Yeah! Right, well, I'm heading back now on this riverside woodland path, but I am going to go the opposite way from what I'm calling the centre, because it looked like there was a pretty interesting footbridge to cross, so I'll try that. How thoughtful. Somebody's put a bench here for us. Well, I'm now standing on the ruins of a cotton mill that was built in 1790. I forget all the various dates, but it then became a, what was it after a cotton mill? It did something else after a cotton mill. Then it changed status and became a, oh, that was it, it was a print works. Then it became a paper mill, and then the wheels weren't removed. It was closed down as a paper mill, but the wheels weren't removed and instead used as a source of power right through until the 1940s. So it was operating, it was an operational site for over 200 years, which makes it the longest operational manufacturing site in the UK. Might even be Europe. I'm going to go back and check the sign. Okay, so maybe I was a bit over-ambitious. It actually makes it the longest continuous manufacturing site in England. So there's probably longer ones elsewhere in the UK. Still impressed by it though. And if you look in that direction behind me, there, look at that footbridge which goes all the way around the corner following the bend in the river. Let's go and have a look. Well, this walkway was built by a guy called Stan Brewster, and he was really, really proud of this project. He was a local authority chartered civil engineer, but oh my goodness, he lost his life tragically in the London bombings in July of 2005. I'm guessing this town must be pretty proud of that guy. This is the entrance to the campsite. Showers were good this morning. There's the reception and the shop over there, and you can just see the tops of the boats. Down to the caravan site, and you can see the toilets to the right, and there's Bertie waiting for us to get back. Well, here we are, back at base. So we've moved from one marina to another marina. This is a marina near Garstang. Can't remember what it's called actually. We're only here for one night. Sue found it because tomorrow we're moving on to a location where I'm going to be leaving Sue for a couple of days. But I'll tell you all about that when we get there. We all right? All booked in?
Yeah, I've just got some £5 coins because the thing is about a fiver.
What's about a fiver?
The washing machine.
Oh right, okay.
Right, which one's this?
Well, this is the one where it's metered electric.
That's the electric card.
Yeah.
There's one for the barrier.
Okie dokie.
These two are the same. Yeah, this is for the barrier. That's for
Okay. May as well walk up there, yeah. What are the other two for then?
the toilet block.
Oh right.
He's giving us two.
Oh, okay. So this is a really interesting spot. So you can see the marina just over to that side of me. That side of me there's a little cafe and a shop and reception. And Fudge and I are just heading off now, off the site, looking for the entrance to the towpath so that Fudge can stretch her legs for the afternoon, the usual afternoon stroll. Piston broke with a Liverpool Football Club sign on the side. So the Caravan Park itself is not too expensive this time of year anyway. We're paying £24 for one night. You can't actually book for a single night, and it wouldn't let us do that online. But we rang up and they said because it's this time of year and because they aren't busy, they just sorted it out for us, so we're booked in. Now the main reason we're here is I want to make absolutely certain that when we go to the next place that there's 100% in the battery, and that's because I'm leaving Sue for, well, a couple of days. I should only be overnight really, so 2 full days, but there's snow predicted and disruption, so I just want to make sure that Sue's got no problems with power whilst I'm not there. Actually, on top of that £24 a night, the electricity is more, it's metered, and we've put £10 on a smart card. Apparently if you don't use it all, they just refund whatever you don't use. So we've no idea yet what we'll use. And we can always kind of rationalise that by using gas for things if we start to see us burning way through it. Because now we've got the gas law system, of course, it's all quite cheap. And look at this, there's another marina here. Oh, and another thing, we have a full bag of laundry, and this site had laundry facilities, another Billy bonus. Now, the toilet block looks really nice. I've not been there yet, but Sue's been in and had a poke about. She says it looks really, really nice and tidy and clean. So, well, I should look forward tomorrow morning to a nice hot shower. So behind me over there, I've used my compass to work out what direction it is, and it's east, looking at OS maps. That is Bleasdale Moors, and there's a number of different fells. Not particularly high fells, but I do like a hill. I didn't realise it's actually a licensed cafe bar, which of course is at Bridge House Marina and Caravan Park. This is just us walking into the entrance now. There's the toilet block. As you can see, it's a big old toilet block. First pitch you come to. We've got mucky feet.
Okay, there's dog wash around the back.
Oh, wow, that is good. Well, there's a dog wash. Good girl. And up here. Up here. That's a good girl. Oh, you need to put money in. You can probably see that this is a really good dog wash, but it's £2, and I'm not paying £2 to wash this dog. Not when I've got Mud Daddy as an alternative. Anyway, it's nice. If you want to pay £2, it is a good one. You could do a proper shampoo and everything here. We're not going to do that. Fudge doesn't need that. She just needs her feet rinsing. Well, it's afternoon now, and we've arrived at Long Barn CL site, which is just south of Lancaster. We are the only people here, which just suits us, and it's very rural. We've actually stayed on a caravan site, which is not very far from here. But Sue said when she looked at this, the prices were extortionate. Anyway, this is £15 a night. It's definitely a no-frills site, but it's going to be ideal for Sue to stay for just a couple of, well, hopefully just without me for one night, because I am catching a train back to the south of England. More about that later. But for now, I thought I'd introduce you to this little site, which is basically a field. It is hard standing. It looks as if it's just grass, but it's not. It is hard standing. So good for this time of year. It's a lovely day today in Lancaster. Now on the platform, as my train is just a few minutes away. So why am I on a train? Well, I've got some dental treatments back close to where we used to call home. So, rather than drive the van all the way back and use all the fuel, it was actually cheaper for me to get the train. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to overnight with my son and then back tomorrow. Well, arrived at Euston. Now the trek across London to Waterloo.
There's no one of your kind. I long to see you when the day is done. Though my journey has just begun.
Well, good morning. As you can see, I'm back in the van. I made it back to the van last night. I didn't film any of my journey back. It was a little bit dodgy actually, because my train was cancelled, but I'd managed to get there early enough to get an earlier train, but then it was reinstated. It doesn't matter, I got back. Train was delayed. It was a little bit of a longer journey back than it was coming, and quite uncomfortably hot on the train, but I made it. I'm back, and we moved on first thing this morning. So we're doing our usual shopping en route, and we're treating ourselves to 3 nights now at the Camping and Caravan Club site in Keswick. We have been there before. It looks like the weather's going to be nice tomorrow, so I'm going to see if there's a nice walk that Fudge and I can do. There's something that I want to pick up from Screwfix. So, there you go. So, actually, the one thing I did want to say is I've got a giveaway coming up. It might be next week's video, or it might be the one after that, but I've got a giveaway coming up, so you're going to have to keep tuned. So, well, thanks for watching. If you liked it, give us the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel so you get notifications of each video that we post, and then you won't miss the giveaway. Otherwise, I'm going to see you next time. Take care, everyone.